All right, on tonight's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our artificial intelligence course, and we're still doing our natural language module. Let's have a look at what we went over tonight. Now, yesterday we went over parse trees and sentences, and tonight we're going to pick up where we left off. So, to try a more complex sentence, we will run a sentence. Mona Leo saw the dog with the binoculars. So let's get that queued up now, so we can actually run that and get it going. Now, notice that we are returned two possible parse trees for this sentence. So we're going to get in see what happens when we put that sentence in. So the first sentence is going to be for the first simple sentence, and it's the sentence we want here for the more complex sentence. So let's put our sentence in. Now you can see this is the two parse trees that we were indicated that we're going to get. So this is both of them from one sentence. So let's just see what's going on here. So notice that the first sentence is a little ambiguous in our own natural language. Who has the binoculars? Is it she who has the binoculars or the dog who has the binoculars? In NLT, the NLTK is able to identify both possible structures as stated. In the first parse tree, in the second parse tree, the dog with the binoculars is an entire noun phrase. So let's go down to the second one. I didn't mean to move that one, sorry. Yeah, so let's go here, and we're gonna go here. Okay, so you can see here the noun phrase here starts with the, and it actually ends with binoculars. So this entire sentence, the dog with the binoculars, is a noun phrase. So this indicates that it's the dog that has the binoculars. Because in the second tree, the dog with the binoculars is an entire noun phrase. Now in the first parse tree, the dog is just a noun phrase, and with the binoculars is a prepositional phrase modifying saw. So let me get in put that there, fix that really quickly. Let's go to our first sentence so we can have a look and see what's going on with that. So as you can see here, the dog is under this noun phrase here, but is no longer one continuous sentence. The dog with the binoculars is now actually under a prepositional. So we can see that here, a prepositional phrase, and it starts with and it ends with binoculars. So yeah, so you can see we got back both interpretations. The NLTK was able to bring back both of those interpretations of that one sentence. So Mona Leo saw the dog, and Mona Leo was using the binoculars in order to see the dog as well. This allows us to get a sense for the structure of natural language, but it relies on us writing all of these rules. And it would take a lot of effort to write all of the rules for any possible sentence that someone might write or say in the English language. Language is complicated, and as a result, there are going to be some very complex rules. So what else might we try? We might try to take a statistical lens towards approaching this problem of natural language processing. If we were able to give the computer a lot of existing data of sentences written in the English language, what could we try to learn from that data? Well, it might be difficult to try and interpret long pieces of text all at once. So instead, what we might want to do is break up the longer text into smaller pieces of information instead. In particular, we might try to create an n-gram. And an n-gram is a continuous sequence of n items from a sample of text. Now, that's why I stopped it, because I didn't want to move into a new topic of discussion with tonight's module, because I do want to take everything piece by piece and make sure I'm absorbing everything and getting a hand on everything. Yeah, so I left it there. But I do want to leave off with a little something here that I had to put together myself. Like I said, I did inform you guys that there was a software engineer on the loose, right? So you've been warned. So yeah, let's see what all that's about. I want to spice things up a little bit for you. So first we're going to get rid of this first simple sentence, and then I'm going to enter a second sentence and see how many parse trees we get back with that one. And it looks like we only got this back here. So that means it can only have one meaning, and that's a good night. But on that note, this is the Python Papi. Sweet G. Y'all stay Gucci.